this evening?
Yes, I am going to be cooking.
So we'll have to get a hold of Chief Smith here at Lampasas Fire Department and see if he can't have somebody on standby. Last time you tried something, you burned it to a crisp.
Yeah, I forgot I was cooking it. And you were like, how'd your beans turn out? And I was like, oh, I'm still cooking them.
Overnight.
Yeah. Oh, that happened.
Oops.
Yeah. My husband was nice and was like, they were just a little burnt. They were bad.
Yeah.
It was the whole pot out.
Yeah.
It was bean jerky.
It was more like puff, like dust.
Dust. So you feel like you're graduating into a full meal now. Fried chicken.
Yep.
Spuds.
Yep. Fried okra and potatoes.
Okay, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going to go great.
In the studio, Kempner Volunteer Fire Department Chief Connie Green. Well, it's been a while since we've seen you.
Yeah. I think.
Were you mad at us? You didn't want to come in?
No. Been busy.
Yeah.
Been busy. My day job keeps me a little busy too.
I'll bet. It's Ken.
You don't have to. You have a day job too? You don't just get to hang around the station?
Oh, wishing that I could.
Wow. I thought that was your full-time job.
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
So are you a volunteer as well?
Yes.
Wow. Everybody there's a volunteer.
Yeah,
there.
100% volunteer department.
Yeah, Ken, volunteer fire department.
I can't because I have to be in bed at 6:30.
Not you. Okay, never mind. They don't want you there.
Do your volunteers have to take a psychological eval?
Oh, we don't have the money for that. No, we take all kinds of kooks and crazies.
Okay.
Never mind, Ken, you can go.
See, I was going to volunteer, not volunteer, but I was going to apply at the Lampasas Police Department, but they had that psych eval. It's like, yeah. They told me to stick with radio.
No.
Yeah. So,
although we do run a criminal background check.
Oh, I'm fine with that. It's just that I can't pass the psych eval. Can I run the sirens?
Sure, if stay with us for long enough, we'll let you hit the button.
Okay, well, I'm already old. Okay. Yeah.
We'll let you play with the buttons.
I'll stay down there long enough. Yeah, I'll be the one with the running the lights and siren like when I'm 80.
We'll tie you to the front and let you go, woo, woo, woo.
You get to be the siren.
Yeah, I'm loud enough. I could probably do that.
Yeah.
Before we get started, you guys still needing bottled water over there?
Yeah, we could definitely use it. We did pass out pretty much the remaining portions of our water supply during the last line break. We invited folks over to go ahead and get some water, and that kind of depleted us. So
how's your stock right now?
We're probably sitting at about a half pallet left. Yeah,
that's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Oh wow. Okay. So all they got to do is just drop it by the. Is anybody there? Drop it by the fire department.
Yeah, it's kind of sporadic. So we don't keep folks there 24/7 or anything. But if you come during business hours, the Justice of the Peace office right next door, they'd be happy to kind of take it from you or put it in our bays for us.
Oh, okay.
So they've been very generous about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you could use another pallet?
What
is normal?
Yeah.
What is your normal supply?
We usually try to keep about a pallet. It depends. Wintertime, something like that. Keep about a pallet or so on hand for our purposes and also for any sort of emergency situations that come up.
Yeah.
There's not much in a pallet, is there?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I know they stand taller than I am. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or about as tall as I am.
All right. So, I mean, you'll take whatever anybody brings you. You won't say stop, will you?
Actually, once or twice, because people have been really generous about it.
Really?
We've actually had to basically say, well, we just don't have room anymore.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Put it on standby.
Now, does each station, how many stations does Kempner?
We've got 3 fully operational stations now.
Where's the other 2?
The substation, station 2, is off of 2808 and 2657 intersection, behind what used to be the Christiansons. And the third one that we opened about a year or 2 ago is off of 2313, right next to County Road 3210.
I don't have a clue where that is.
Oh.
No.
Just not.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I live between here and Kempner. How far does the Kempner Volunteer Fire Department service towards Lampasas?
About halfway. So
really?
yeah, our demarcation line is about halfway between Kempner and Lampasas. And then, it all depends on, well, the dispatchers, they know who to call out, but sometimes we'll both show up if it's kind of sitting.
Yeah, I'm pretty much right in the
sort
middle.
of an ambiguous location.
Oh, good. So if I need the fire department, I'll get both.
Teamwork makes the dream
That's
work.
right, it does. Okay. All right. Now, you got a big toy run coming up here.
Yes, we do. Mm-hmm.
What's going on with that?
So the Tri-County Toy Run, they're going to be going on, I think it's the 3rd of December. And what that is, basically, it's a bunch of motorcycle clubs mainly, but also like car clubs and other folks that are just really interested. They jump on in, and there's a toy run that goes from Temple all the way to Lampasas. So, it's kind of circumventing the 3 counties there, Bell, Coryell, and Lampasas. And we collect toys. They do, I should say, for the participants that enter the toy run. And then at the end of it, those nonprofits that applied, they'll go ahead and pass the toys out to those nonprofits so that they can hand those toys out later on.
Oh, that's cool.
To the kids, for struggling families and stuff like that.
So how many nonprofits are involved in this?
That I don't know. I'm
There's
not.
yeah.
So
the
the Tri-County Toy Run, the folks that handle that, they probably have a better idea of how many nonprofits are asking for it. We're one of them. So we do hand out toys. We have our own toy drive. We'll get some toys from the toy run, and then we'll also be soliciting basically for toys and monetary donations so that we can buy for folks that apply in our area.
Your
That's
area
wonderful.
being what?
Our where we
Service area?
Yeah, our
Okay.
service area. Mm-hmm.
All right. And if people want to donate, they come to the fire station and drop off the toys, or what?
To the
How does
fire
that work?
station, or when we will be doing another sign fundraiser between now and then, and that'll be specifically to raise funds to go Christmas shopping for the kids in our area. Mm-hmm.
Are you talking a
Wonderful.
barbecue fundraiser?
No, this is
okay.
just basically
So no
just a
tater
sign.
salad involved in
Yeah,
that one.
unfortunately. so
We give Linda a hard time about the tater salad. But she did last week drop off a big pan of it. It was gone in no time. It was gone.
I bet.
We had it for
Good stuff.
breakfast. Yeah. So you're when is the deadline for the donations of the toys?
For us, basically just before we basically start to separate. We'll start separating about the second week of December. We'll need to kind of coordinate and separate and organize all the toys for the applications that we get in.
Okay, is that also for the Tri-County toy?
That's for us.
Okay.
Where we're going to be handing out the toys for struggling families in our service area.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. And the date again for that is what? The deadline to drop it off?
Basically about the second week of December.
Oh, okay.
So
You're not going to say no if somebody
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
somebody
not.
comes in with
Yeah.
a big old fat check.
Like-
No, you missed the
Yeah,
deadline.
Christmas.
Take your check and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we have to basically then make sure that the money that we collect specifically for that gets spent, and that we get in time to be able to pass the toys out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get any help from retailers around here?
we do.
Like the big boys?
Yeah, we're talking with. I believe we're in talks with a couple of them.
Oh,
So,
good.
mhm.
Good. All right. And they're going to, what do they donate toys, or they donate monetarily?
A little bit of both, and
Oh,
and we've had for instance in the past, I know we've set up locations, for instance outside of Walmart here in Lampasas. They've allowed us in the past
Good.
to and hopefully then folks go in, maybe buy a toy while they're in there and donate it.
Oh,
to
that's
us,
good.
you know.
Well, you can't say no to Chief Green.
So yeah, we're still discussing some things. Whether or not we'll be doing that, don't know. But if you see us out there, by all means, buy a toy and drop it off to us.
Help some family.
What is
need.
the big items for? Of course, kids are easy to buy for.
Yeah, the
Where do
little ones
you
are always
struggle
easy.
with the teens?
Absolutely. Those age groups tend to get overlooked.
That's because they're so expensive.
They're expensive and a little harder to buy for, certainly than a 2-year-old
Yes.
or something like that.
Way harder.
Babies, you can hand them a spoon and a pot, and
Yeah,
they'll be happy.
a box.
But, exactly. But and we get wonderful toys for the youngers. But once they get into sort of the tweens and teens,
that's
they
tough.
they tend to get overlooked because it's hard to buy for them. Yeah, absolutely.
So what is the? Well, it's hard to buy for. What are you needing for these teens?
Usually,
it's been a while since I've been a teen. I know I don't look like it, but it's been a while.
I know in the past what we've done with monetary donations, we'll go and buy, for instance, the young girls maybe nice brush and comb sets, or maybe some nice, something that where they can have beauty, not too much on the makeup, but other sort of skincare, beauty product kind of stuff for the boys.
Gift card.
There have been some of those
yeah.
too. Just again, what would a teenage boy kind of enjoy?
Yeah, I guess that's where the monetary funds comes in handy, because you can just give that to the parents and say, hey, go buy your monster something. We don't have a clue.
We'll actually, any monetary donations we'll actually spend on.
Oh, you'll spend it on
We'll
gifts.
spend on
Okay.
gifts, but we'll, usually I ask those who have teens currently, and hey, what are your kids like?
Yeah.
Mine's like journals, hacky sacks, fidget spinners,
and yeah.
Really?
So we try to get stuff that will.
I
keep the
figured it'd
kids
be
sort of
like
active too. Yeah. So
Xbox,
outdoor stuff and
tablets, cell phones. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. That sorry, parents.
Yeah.
We're not going there. So.
Yeah.
Why it's so hard to get the teens these days, because it's all about the electronics.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, I'm glad my kids were out of the house before the cell phones were even a thing. That's y'all's problem now.
Hey, board games.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Mom and Dad. We're not buying Xbox, and we're not buying cell phones or laptops or.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're doing God's work. Taking care of. I guess everybody's doing that. A lot of I guess the local fire station here is doing that as well.
Sure.
Don't they have an annual toy drive?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Their setup is a little different than ours.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do something too.
Oh,
We
good.
got the Tri-County Toy Run, and then y'all are taking donations up at the Volunteer Fire Department.
Yep.
So how do you distribute it? I mean, people that are needing the
toy
help.
run organizers, they determine how to distribute whatever they collect for their toy run. For us, what we do is we get applications, and on the applications, it'll have sort of the kids' ages and genders, and then we kind of try to figure out how to purchase based on their age. And
well, how do they get where's the application?
Oh, okay. Well, we can have that at the fire department, and once again, this is where we are thankful to have the JP's office right there, because during work days, you can certainly pick an application up from them if there's nobody at the fire station.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So a parent wants an application, they either go to the station or next door to the JP.
Yes.
And where do they?
And they'll drop it off there.
They'll drop it back off there. Okay. All right.
That's
good.
simple.
Yeah. How long have you been doing this?
The toy run has been going on. This is the 31st anniversary of the Tri-County Toy Run.
31st and
for the Tri-County Toy Run. Yeah, so they've been at it for quite some time.
That's nice.
For the Kempner Volunteer Fire Department, well, since before I got here.
Yeah.
So
how long have you been here now?
I've actually been with them for 7 years now.
7 years. God, it seems like yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Where'd you come from?
Well, I retired from the military and then bought a house in Kempner after basically doing stuff at the college. I was a student there for a while, and then I got employed there.
No.
How long were you a volunteer before you became chief, or did you walk in as chief?
No. I started. That was my first that was my introduction to the fire service, actually.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In 7 years, how long you been chief?
It'll be a year in January.
Oh, congratulations on your first year.
I survived 1 year, 11, or at least.
I thought you were chief last time you were here.
Yeah. I was here in April for the auction.
Oh, that's
to
right.
promote the auction.
That's right.
Forgive his brain. He's
old.
He's old.
I'm old. You guys still looking for volunteers, or you got a full staff now?
Oh, always looking for volunteers. So, anybody that wants to help out, anybody, we got a job for you. So,
is it tough to keep volunteers? I mean,
sometimes
that's a tough job to have because
it is,
I mean, you have everybody's got a job, I guess.
exactly. Yeah. So most have day jobs, or in some cases night jobs or shift jobs and things like that. So and sometimes life does get in the way, and somebody has to back out and say, you know what, I need to take care of mine and my own a little bit.
Yeah.
And sometimes we have active duty military, and they transfer. So we have that. So it's yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be tough. Do a lot of people get into it and think, oh wow, this is a lot of work? I don't want to put that much effort into it.
I think most people that join, that they do it, and they're passionate about it, and they really do want to be there. Now, for some of them, just like with me, it was my introduction to the fire service, and it is with some others, and
Baptism
it's an eye
by
opener
fire.
for them. Yeah. But most of them actually do enjoy it and try to stick around at least, and don't necessarily quit because, oh, this is not what I thought, but because other circumstances, transfers, their jobs change,
Right.
other things happen in life that don't let them do it anymore.
Well, it's got to cost a lot to train these, I guess, cadets. Do the cadets actually go out on the calls, or do they have to get certified before they can do that?
No, we bring them out on calls, but there is training involved, and there are things that you're just not going to be allowed to do until you have been trained up to a certain level.
Right.
So we're certainly not going to do anything where somebody gets put unnecessarily into harm's way.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's a dangerous job to begin with, but we want to make sure that before they get put into any sort of situation that they are mentally and physically and prepared and also trained up to a certain standard.
Yeah.
And certainly never left alone.
Yeah. That would be bad. Yeah.
Mistakes.
How many cadets do y'all have now? Or is everybody a certified firefighter?
No. Right now we do have cadets. And there are different rules for volunteer departments as there are for professional paid departments.
Yes.
So we don't have to have necessarily somebody go through an academy or anything like that. But there are we do set a certain minimum standard for the cadets before they can come off cadet status. And there are certain restrictions that the cadets have, that they can't do certain things unless they're basically accompanied and supervised by an experienced firefighter.
Okay. And once they get finished with that, they are certified firefighters?
Not necessarily certified. That does take formal academy and
okay.
things like that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But they're considered firefighters?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And if anybody wants to do that, how do they just go see you guys?
See us, fill out an application, and we'll
you get a little orientation before you bring them on board to see if they can do it?
We invite. No, that's what the cadet status is for.
Okay.
Let's see what you can do. Let's see how well you can do it. This is where they kind of get trained up on certain things, and they're certainly invited while they're filling out an application, waiting to be voted on, to stop by and join us during maintenance, join us during training, join us during any sort of fundraising events, just to see how do they get along with everybody? Is this really what they want to do?
Well, getting along with people is probably pretty important.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. And that, is there a specific time, season, or anybody can fill out an application at any time during the year?
It's year round.
Okay. All right. So you don't throw out a fishnet once or twice a year to try to recruit.
No, it's pretty much just year round for us.
Okay. That's got to cost a lot of money to train these people. Does that come out of your funds, or is that something that the state or county pays for?
We do get certain a line item for training. But so we do a lot of it in-house, just to get them spun up on the fundamentals. And then we can also send them down to TEEX down at Texas A&M, where they have an actual sort of fire school at Brayton Field, and a couple of times a year they run sort of a large school. Now their school actually operates year round, but in July and then also a spring session is when they sort of have a large influx, and we try to send a handful of people down there.
How long a commitment is that? Is that a week long?
It's like a week long.
Is that right?
A week long, and then some of it is focused on certain aspects, like maybe wildland firefighting. Others in the summertime. We've sent last year, or this past summer, we sent 3 folks down for EMR school. That's
what is that?
Emergency medical responder. So basically a notch below an emergency medical technician. So an EMT.
Oh, wow.
So and so they are credentialed now. And
outstanding.
Yeah.
Okay, because y'all go on medical calls as well, right?
Yes, we do. Yes. We do.
Okay, and of course the accidents.
Exactly. It's not just medicals that we get dispatched to, maybe, but also if there's a motor vehicle accident, somebody may have gotten injured in it. Somebody may have gotten injured, at doing other things.
Is it your job to clean it up?
Clean up what?
The wreck, all the debris and stuff. Is that something that the fire department does, or the wrecker service?
Well, the wrecker service basically is responsible for cleaning up the debris, but we always assist with that, because that's one person. They're
right
in the vehicle and stuff,
yeah.
and we certainly help them, pick everything up and get the road cleaned and serviceable again.
Well, you guys stay busy.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
So. And do you get funds from the state as well?
The county.
The county.
So yeah,
the state doesn't help you.
Well, I'm sure they do. I don't know if they put money into the county for the county. That I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I do get a budget from the county.
Okay.
And now with the state, they do offer grants and things like that. That we're always applying for grants and things like that. Now whether or not we get it, that's a different story. But
well, if you don't apply, you're certainly not going to get it.
Exactly.
Now there's we were talking to Linda last week.
Yeah, but with the state, we also get relief during emergencies. When their emergency management kicks in and things like that. So we do get relief from
that's
from
good.
the state.
All right.
during
disasters or whatever.
Exactly.
Okay.
Good.
Now Linda was telling us last week there's something going on Facebook to vote for you.
Oh yeah.
What is
absolutely. That? So we were solicited by a law firm. Let me pull that up real quick. It was the Daniel Stark law firm down in San Antonio, and they kind of reached out to us and asked if there's anything that they could do for us. And what they were doing is basically running sort of a competition, if you will. They selected 3 fire departments. We happen to be one of them.
That's cool.
Well, that's nice.
For a $5,000 grant, and it's going to be a voting thing. So folks can get on their website, or they can get on our Facebook and vote for us, please. So whoever gets the most votes at the end of the period gets the $5,000 grant.
Oh, cool. So, and where do they go to get that?
Well, they can either go onto our Facebook page, the Kempner Volunteer Fire Department Facebook page, or they can go directly to the Daniel Stark Law Firm's page. I guess you just kind of Google Daniel Stark.
That's probably easier. Just go to the fire department's Facebook page.
And there, we have a link to it. And voting, I think, goes on. Let me see, what's today? I want to say it goes on for about another week or so.
Oh, okay. And you'll know whether you get it or not.
Hopefully shortly thereafter. Hopefully in a couple of weeks we'll know whether or not we won.
$5,000, huh?
Yeah.
I am casting my vote now.
What are you going to do with the $5,000?
Oh goodness. There's so many things that we could put it towards. Probably towards equipment for the apparatus, because we're hoping in the next couple of months also to the 2 fire engines from Colleen. They are decommissioning a couple of their fire engines that we're hoping to.
Well, that's good. Those things aren't cheap.
No, they're not. One of them is going to replace our engine 1, which is starting to get a little wobbly, and the other one is going to basically, so that we'll end up having 3 fire engines, 1 for each station.
Oh, that's good.
That'd be good. Yeah.
What happens if one blows an engine? Well, you're in trouble.
Yeah. We don't want to do that.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess you guys got to stay up on the maintenance on those things.
So the $5,000 will probably go towards equipping, because we'll pull the tools and equipment off of engine 1 before it goes onto the auction block. But the third engine, then we'll have to basically buy tools and equipment.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to roll the other one over to an auction, and you'll get the proceeds from that.
Not at our auction. We'll probably put it up at an auction for fire apparatus or something.
Okay. All right.
And see, if we can get a little spare change out of it.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Those things they don't come equipped.
No, they don't.
No. Okay. All right. Anything else we got to talk about?
Just everybody stay safe. The holidays are coming. The change of seasons is here.
Yeah, Christmas time.
The switch has been switched from summer to winter, and
got to watch these power outlets here.
So watch the power outlets. Maybe get that HVAC guy in to service your furnace and things like that. Make sure everything is working. Your chimney, make sure your chimney, there's nothing blocking the chimneys, the flue and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
So there's actually somebody that comes out around here that comes out and cleans the chimneys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
So, and just
I don't.
Things, Don't forget to winterize your pipes and especially if you have irrigation systems. And
things like
that.
Don't forget that time of year.
That time of the year. Yes.
Yeah. Casey had some pipes break.
Oh yeah.
I guess what? Every winter, huh?
Quite a few. Here we go.
There we go. Yeah. Might want to wrap those up. All right.
So
Chief
stay safe out there.
The Kempner Volunteer Fire Department. Anybody needs to get a hold of you or anything, what can they do? Can they get a hold of you on Facebook? You got a webpage? They need some information on volunteering.
Yeah, there is some stuff on our Facebook page. So I would encourage anybody to go there. Also, applications can be picked up at the fire department or the JP's office next door. And if you want to get in touch with me, basically, there's a card at the JP's office that has my number and my email address on it.
Okay. How many people you got over there now? Volunteers?
We've got probably about 20.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. And that's what's the commitment there? Twice a week? Twice a month?
Well, we have business meeting is always on the first Monday of the month, and then we have training on the remaining Mondays for the month, and maintenance is every Wednesday. So, and then of course you throw in fundraisers here and there and stuff like that. But and then of course, obviously, any medical calls or emergency calls that we're dispatched to.
Does Hamilton EMS stay at any of your bays?
They do. They stay at our Station 2, so they cover the east end of the Lampasas County area.
I always see them on the side of the road on 190.
That's their staging. So what happens is when one of the ambulances basically is on an emergency call, they'll stage another ambulance sort of, to kind of cover for a quicker response in the event of another.
Dispatch. I see them sitting on the side of the road all the time, day and night.
So,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they've been really, really good. We've been very fortunate to have Hamilton EMS in our area.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They do a better job than the last company.
Yes.
Yeah.
By far.
Good.
There we go.
It better be, because Chief Green is not going to accept anything less. Because she acts like she's really nice here, and while she's in the studio, she's a mean person.
She's going to get him.
She'll get him. All right. Chief Connie Green from the Kempner Volunteer Fire Department. Appreciate you coming in again. Good seeing you again.
Thank you very
hopefully you come in before your next fundraiser with that barbecue and the tater salad.
Oh, absolutely. We'd love to come by and promote the auction and the barbecue auction.
Well, you don't need an invitation. You just walk in anytime you want to.
Well, all right. Now that I know.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Chief Green, we appreciate you coming in. Hope to see you again really, really soon.
Thank y'all very much. Y'all have a good day.
All right, you too. 8:39:21 before 9 to Mix Online. Your hits from the 80s, 90s, and today. Good morning.
Ken and Casey in the morning. Yeah, that's the best we can do. HillCountryRadio.net. Mix Online.
Discover the charm of Lynch Creek